So hiking on the Snowbank Trail of the Boundary Waters out of Ely, Minnesota. I was hoping ice would be out, so I got my kayak with, but there's not enough ice out. It's Easter 2025. It's a beautiful, quiet morning, and so we're just hiking the trail. There's a bit of snow, so I got my Katola micro spikes on. It's kind of icy. It's kind of cool leaves. Snowbank Lake. Lots of snow yet. Here's the portage between Flash Lake, which I've never been to, and Snowbank Lake, which I've been to. My Gaia map says there's a campsite down here, but I don't know if that's true. And it's only been a mile, so I'm gonna keep going. Kind of fun walking on these ridge lines here on the rock. Nice views. And no trees down. Actually, the trail is pretty good. Only a couple trees down, and it was not that big of a deal. It's kind of cool. Lichen and moss, I think that is. Beautiful. Feels like an aerial view of cool little small vegetation. Tiny little red. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty cool. I was talking to this guy once from South Korea that was hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. We were sitting in Tulamune Meadows in the Sierra Nevada mountains, and we were going around the circle of us thru hikers, telling us about the special views that we see, and most of them were, big landscape, rocks, far off views. And for him, he was kind of an older guy. He was saying he finds the most happiness of the small, tiniest flower, getting really close to it and taking a moment of time of really absorbing the beauty of one small individual flower in the context of the grand scheme. And it was kind of a quiet moment after that. Everybody was just kind of thinking, and it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. Profound wisdom in nature. That's cool how the moss is left kind of the snow discolored. Kind of a steep hill here. Alright, we're gonna have to go under this. I took my pants off, so I'm gonna see how low I can squat. Baby steps. It's a good workout. I might just get dirty knees. That's okay. Butterfly. He's going back to where he was. Kind of cool. Songs of spring. Can't see them, they're up in the trees. But sounds beautiful. I thought I heard something over there. Just my imagination. I'm down shorts now. It's my pale legs. So it's getting warm. Took a jacket off. I'm down to my sun shirt, sun hoodie. The sun feels like it could definitely be cooking me here in my pale skin, so I'm trying to stay protected. The trail has become a small stream, taking the path of least resistance. Ice is bright. Here's some super thin ice or open water. Easy to get drinking water. Another great smelling tree is the white cedar. Ah, that is like a citrusy, to me, kind of a lemon pine smell as opposed to the balsam. Which is a darker Christmas tree smell. To me, both smell amazing. Oh, it smells so good. I think, like when I hike in the spring, the aromas feel so strong. In the fall, they're a little weaker, I think. In the summer, they're good too. But in the springtime, I think between the freezing and the warming, maybe it's like maple syruping when they're getting more sap in their branches. I don't know how that works. Oh, there's a big cedar right here. That looks like cattail, I think. Cool cliffs here. Some swans and geese out there. Found their open patch of water beyond the beaver dam. I don't think they know I'm here yet until I take a step and crunch. I'll probably fly away. I can probably hear my voice though. I probably won't take the water here because beaver dam water is usually kind of gross. Beaver is quite the architect. He's got like a little canal through there, and he's got a secondary dam here. The geese know I'm here, they're honking. I don't think they care that much. Beavers are very busy. I wonder where the beavers are. No slap of the tail, huh? Lots of little islands out there. Pretty thin ice though. Kind of fun being down in the lowlands here, out of the wind. Quieter. So I've been hiking for a while now. Feels pretty comfortable. Got shorts on and down a few layers. But the pack, I didn't bring my regular hiking pack, so this is kind of a very minimal pack that's about to bust. But I got my wood stove on there on the top and it's just packed to the hilt. Kind of heavy, but I have most of the weight on the waist strap. Have that super snug. Here's those, I think it's called horsehoof mushroom fungus, which really good for fire making. The polypore is another name, I think. I mean, obviously birch bark goes pretty good. This was barely on there. Barely touched it. But yeah, that works really good for fire, and it creates like an amber, so you could keep it in something in your pack and move it to another location over time, I think. It's a possible campsite. A little early, it wasn't on my map. I think I'm gonna keep going. Just picked a rose hip that had a little more red on it. The nose is kind of tastes like rose, kind of sweet. Got a lot of seeds in it. I'm just looking for a place to get some water. That's trickling down. Get there. Might walk along here. The campsite's up the hill. So using my All Trails app, that says I've done 4.46. So between 4.2 and 4.46 probably, depending on the GPS. This kind of shows me collecting some firewood around. And this was checking out that other campsite. But other than that, exploring another little campsite there, and where I started. And kind of the basic same stuff right there. Sawyer Mini camouflage, and I was talking to a representative from Sawyer, and the trick is not to break these, is to tighten here at the base, not at the top. So water from Snowbank Lake. Alright, we're going to get that water boiling. Let's see if this will plug. This side. And then, since it's Easter, I got a little bunny. Stick that in there. So the rabbit is on fire. Or he was. Yeah, he still is. We'll get him nice and roasted. Kind of lost his face. And blow him out. Here, we'll eat the top. Just like a roasted marshmallow. Extra crispy, the sugar. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. I bet they're up. So what we're going to do, jalapeno mac and cheese, put in some tuna creations, ranch, the rabbit is boiling, so I'm gonna put rabbit over here, I guess. That was funny. Got all the sugar right up there. I'm sure he's just gonna melt. It looks like he's kind of going through the bottom there and draining out. Should have probably had a bigger container for the macaroni. I tried to eat the apple, but pretty hot. I'm just gonna eat the head. It was hollowed out. Looks like, that's good. An apple bunny. Kind of tastes like apple pie, but the apple didn't bake enough. It's a little, top part is a little hard. Bottom's soft. Most of the rabbit melted away. Except for that syrupy stuff. It's really good though. Center is really good. It's like apple pie. Alright, so my Talenti jar. This can't take a lot of heat, but it seems to be doing okay with the macaroni. Put a little cheese sauce in there. And then add in some Tuna Creations Ranch on top of that. Oh, that's got some spice and kick. Wow. That's got a lot of spice to it. Mix that in there. Looks pretty good. That is good. Man, that has really got some spice. The jalapeno. Could be a lot of macaroni. Pretty good. We'll cook the rest of that, mix it up with the cheese. Alright, so we just got some hot water in here. I'm going to try this pudding. Mix in just the water. I'm supposed to stir it in. It's hard to do one-handed. I don't want it to stick to the bottom. So it's hardening up. I put the cheese in. It says stir constantly. Comes to a boil. Is it boiling yet? I don't want to stop stirring, so I think it'll just turn into a really thick cake. It's thickening. So that's cool. It's going to be interesting the flavor though because it's spicy cheese instead of milk. Alright, let's see what it tastes like. Tastes like hot jello. And there's definitely the jalapeno kick afterwards. And I got a macaroni noodle. It's good. It really hits the spot when it's a little chilly out. Oh, I got a little more. I think the cheese might be in the little tiny chunks. Sometimes I'll get a chunk. Definitely got some spice. It's interesting. Spicy chocolate. Really sweet. And then there's that afterburn. Oh, that's different. That's good though. Okay, so I'm gonna hang the bear bag. Not quite as far away from the tree as I wanted, but I suppose I can't reach it. And that's actually pretty good right there. And usually tie it to a different tree. And this is what I got. Right there. I got the line going up to there. And I'll just pull it down in the morning. So just chilling in the tent here. Got lots of wood. It's kind of, there's some stuff that was cut, but it's pretty damp. So I'm sure a lot of the snow just melted, the stuff that was prepared. And then I got some drier stuff too. So it's nice and toasty in here. Just trying to try out some of the boot liners. My feet, I think were a little moist, sweating. We're just kind of chilling. Might go check and see if there's any stars out there, but I doubt it if there's a storm coming tonight. And I was wondering what smelled really good when I started the fire up. And the last time I used this, I used the top for a cutting board for onions and garlic. So that's burned off now, but it smelled good. Hopefully the critters won't come in for that. And I was hearing some robins tonight. So I turned on my robin sounds on my Merlin and started playing different calls, and they started like swooping over the tent. It was kind of cool. So I think I'll just chill here and start going to bed. Nice peaceful night, just relaxing. Fire's glowing. Wind's blowing through the pines. Well, this morning, let the air out, so I'm committed to get up. A little chilly. I got a hand warmer in my foot, and where's the other one? Oh, on the back of my neck. Something has been crawling outside my tent this morning. Not sure what. Still have lots of wood left over. Maybe I'll get a fire going, get my food bag down, and get some nice warm oatmeal. It's the only meal I got left. Oh, hard to leave this little warm sleeping bag. So I'm gonna boil some water and just make sure it's clean. And then we get some cranberry almond oatmeal. The last meal. That's an A. It doesn't really have to be boiling, but it'll probably be better if it's boiling. Why not? I got plenty of firewood. Just leave this. Next people can have it if it's not too soggy. Squirrels are chattering. A robin was singing. And I think it's starting to snow a little bit. Maybe I should get the tent and stove down before it starts snowing or raining. There's a nuthatch making some little ank sounds this morning too. It's kind of sweet. And it won't be long before that ice is out. I think I can start paddling. But I would say another week. I haven't had to use the privy this morning yet still. But I might do that before I put the fire out. Get warm, but it's pretty close. Oh, there's snow here. Old snow. Yeah, I don't think the site is used all that much. Kind of tucked away. Little privacy. Back. Kayak still there. I don't see anybody on the trail. They're probably on the kayak. Alright. Time to get this burden off the back.